Welcome to part number 13 of the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past playthrough. Now we're heading off to Palace number 6, or Dungeon number 6, whatever you want to say. To get there, you absolutely need the flute. It is required. I believe when I got the flute, I said that it was an optional item that just helped you warp around the map. But no, it is required. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you need to warp to that point and lift up that rock to get to the dark world of this area. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure. And you need the ether medallion to open up dungeon number 6. Use it on that spot with the picture of the ether medallion, and then dungeon number 6 will appear, and it looks like a face. You know, see the two eyes and then the mouth. I think it looks like a face. This place reminds me a lot of level 6 from the original Legend of Zelda. I said that in the last video, and that's because it brings back the famous enemy. I forgot what it's called. It's like Wizorb, something like that. But unlike the original Legend of Zelda, these ones are really easy to defeat. They go down in one hit. They're not as annoying. In the original game, they were awful. They were so annoying. But yeah, this whole video is just this one dungeon. So instead of talking about it the whole time, I'm going to talk about a subject I mentioned in the last video, and that is ice levels. But I'm not going to just talk about ice levels. I'm going to talk about my least favorite levels in gaming. You know, my least favorite type of levels. You know, the ones that, in general, I just hate. I just hate them. I hate them so much. So we're going to do sort of a countdown. We're going to go through my top 3 most hated type of levels. So at number 3, we have ice levels. Ice levels, I just hate them. It mainly comes from the reduced traction thing, where on ice, it takes longer to start running and it takes longer to stop, and it really messes with the game mechanics for me, especially in a platformer like Mario. And I can deal with it, but I just don't like it. I don't like ice levels. I don't despise them as much as some of the types of levels later on in this countdown, but ice levels just bother me. I especially hated the ice level in the original Mega Man Battle Network. That was horrible. It took me so long to get through. But there's plenty of other examples I could mention. But in general, it's platformers where I hate ice levels. It's just, I don't know, I don't like them. Although it is satisfying to burn icicles and such with your fire weapon. You know, in this game, it's kind of cool to use the ice rod to burn ice enemies. And I especially find it fun in Metroid Prime using the plasma beam to melt ice. I think that's pretty cool. These slugs, they, yeah, they're interesting. Yeah, no comment. I have no comment on them. Yeah, so ice levels, I hate them. Let's move on to the more painful ones. At number 2, we have water levels. Now, I'm sure many of you expected that my most hated levels would be water levels. In fact, pretty much everyone in the gaming community hates water levels, and for good reason. In general, water levels, they make you slower. They always have music that's just not interesting. It's like calm and such. It's just not fun to listen to. And so most water levels they're tedious, they're not fun. Many people, when they bring up water levels, they like to mention the Sonic the Hedgehog series. And those water levels are not fun, especially seeing how you have to get air every once in a while so you don't drown. I mean, that's just silly. That's really dumb. At least in Mario games, you know, he doesn't need to... He can breathe underwater, clearly. I guess that's what he can do. Which is fine with me. You know, water levels in Mario, they're not too bad. They're a little bit slower, but they're different, so they're okay. I don't mind them so much. However, in some games, water levels are awesome. Like in Mega Man. Practically in every Mega Man game that I can think of, water levels, they make you run the same exact speed, however you can jump higher, which is awesome. That's why I love water levels in Mega Man games. My personal favorite one is Bubble Man from Mega Man 2. I love Mega Man 2. I think on my background of my YouTube channel page, I have Mega Man 2 as my favorite NES game, which it is my favorite. It's the best. There's a lot of great NES games, but Mega Man 2, it's awesome. And I love Bubble Man. Even though his stage is pretty short and his weapon pretty useless. Although it's so satisfying to destroy him with the metal blade. I love the metal blade. Oh, I love the metal blade. You'll see why later. When we get to Mega Man 2, which we will, I can assure you. At some point, I'll do Mega Man 2. I know I will. And that crack right there, that is a fake wall. If you try to bomb it, you're just gonna waste a bomb. Which, that's silly. Why put a fake wall there? I don't like that. Anyways, back to my list. Water levels, in general, they're pretty bad. My all-time least favorite water level is pretty much everyone's all-time least favorite, and that is the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. It's so tedious. How you have to change the water level so much, and oh, it's so tedious. And the whole thing is a maze, and the mini-boss is ridiculous. I hate Dark Link. Ah, man, I hate Dark Link. In fact, the boss is easier... Yeah, the boss is easier than the mini-boss. What's up with that? I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me. It's just the whole Water Temple. I can't even explain to you how awful it is. You would have to go play it to see for yourself. Although most people at this point have played Ocarina of Time. Most people. I know some people that haven't, and that's shameful. In my eyes, anyway. And at this point, Skyward Sword's about to come out in a few days. By the time I post this, it will be out for like a month. And I'm curious to see what kind of water level they put in that game. I don't know. Hopefully it won't be something awful. They did a good job in Twilight Princess. The Water Temple in that, I forgot what it's called, but the Water Temple, you know, the temple with water. That one wasn't too bad. I didn't hate that one that much. It wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed that one. Maybe it's because you could, like, swim and stuff, and... Yeah, I liked that one. It wasn't too bad. But, yeah, water levels, awful. Let's get to my all-time worst type of level. The types of levels I hate going to. Whenever I see them, I cringe. I just say, no, I don't want to do it. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. Any guesses? Any guesses to what it is? Think about it for a second. What do I hate more than anything? Any guesses? No? Well, the answer is auto-scrolling levels. I absolutely despise auto-scrolling levels. And the Mario series, they're the biggest offender of auto-scrolling levels. I hate them so much. Oh, man. The thing is, with auto-scrolling levels, you're forced to go the speed the game wants you to go. May I ask why? It's not like the speed is fast at all. In fact, it's generally really slow. I don't like it at all. And I think the Mega Man series introduced a few auto-scrolling levels as well. I think in Mega Man 8, there was one of them was auto-scrolling. I forgot the name of the Robot Master, but that's one of the reasons I don't like to play Mega Man 8. And you most likely won't ever see me play Mega Man 8 for this channel. I just don't like it. It's the worst in the series by far. Not by far. It's competing with Mega Man 5. But yeah, it's just not fun to me. So I won't play it for this channel. Although I have played a few games that are not fun. Like Pac-Man 2. I hate Pac-Man 2. if you haven't seen my Pac-Man 2 playthrough, I recommend you go watch it, because it got a lot of positive feedback from people. I guess everyone really enjoyed me complaining about a bad game. I don't know, I guess people liked it. So yeah, because of that, because people enjoyed it so much, I'm gonna do another bad game. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I've already recorded it. It was not fun, but I don't know when I'm gonna do commentary and post it. Maybe in a couple playthroughs from now. I'm not quite sure yet, I haven't decided. But if you want to know what the game is, I'll give you a hint. If you're a veteran of this channel and you've watched all of my videos, you probably know what game I'm gonna play. That's my only hint. That's just my hint. So yeah, feel free to make a guess. But you'll see later, maybe in a couple months from now, or maybe in a month, or maybe in a week, who knows? So yeah, you're gonna want to use the Cane of Samaria to... I didn't explain it. Yes, the Cane of Samaria. Okay, hold on. It's a cane that allows you to make your own blocks that you can push around and push on switches. You can also hurt enemies with it. Here's the description. This magic staff creates blocks formed of pure magic power. These blocks can be thrown or pushed on the enemy to cause damage. Power blocks disintegrate if they touch an enemy 5 times. If you strike a magic block with the staff, it will shatter and the fragments will damage enemies nearby. You will need this staff to get through the Turtle Rock dungeon in the Dark World. Turtle Rock is dungeon number 7, but you also need it for this one. So yeah, keep it. Or yeah, why would you throw it away? You can't even throw it away. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw away this item. I don't need this item anymore. I don't need this upgrade anymore. What is Link? Mega Man? Mega Man X? You know? Remember? At the end of Mega Man X, he just threw away all of his power-ups, and then went into Mega Man X2 without any of those power-ups? I mean, what was he thinking? I don't know. Maybe he was getting cocky. Maybe he was thinking, I don't need those upgrades. Or maybe Capcom just decided to get rid of them so they can put in new upgrades for you to find. I'm guessing that's the real reason. There's a secret room up top here. Or not, it's not a secret room. You actually need to go up here. There's a secret room up there with a bunch of rupees. I don't think I showed off in this playthrough, but I believe there's around 200 rupees up there. Kind of like in dungeon number 1 where there was that room with all the blue rupees. I think I showed that room. Yeah, it's very similar to that. And oh no, I'm a bunny again. I hate being a bunny. So much. And did I finish my conversation about auto-scrolling levels? Yeah, I hate auto-scrolling levels. Just to sum up, I hate them. They should be banned from all types of games. I want to be able to go as fast as I want, not as fast as the game wants me to go. That's just to sum up. Auto-scrolling levels, they're the worst. And I think I got everything, I don't know. But here's the boss, it is... eyeball pool. What is this thing? Just a bunch of eyeballs in a goo. So for the first part of the fight, all the mini eyeballs are gonna come charging towards you, while the big eyeball shoots lightning from its eye. And I feel like the lightning is completely random. I don't have any advice to dodge it. I know it sort of like looks at you, so run away from it, but the lightning itself, I feel like it's pure random. Anyway, just continually hit the mini eyeballs. They take around 5 hits to take down. Quite a few hits, actually. You don't have to kill all of them. All of them except 4. I guess those last 4 don't count. And then after, the big eyeball will come at you. And you can just stand in the same place and continuously hit it. Unfortunately for me, I just missed it completely. I don't know what I was thinking. Or, I just missed. You know, my timing was off. That was pretty bad on my part. But yeah, you can just stand still if you want. He doesn't even do anything else. It's pretty easy, in fact. But this boss hurts you for a lot of damage. If you don't have the blue mail, I hope you have a lot of potions and fairies, because you're gonna need it. And he takes around, like, 15 hits to kill. He's pretty hard, but not too bad. If you come in prepared, you will succeed. Yeah, you'll collect another crystal with another maiden. One more to go after this. We're going to be heading to Turtle Rock after this. It is the last dungeon. Not the last dungeon, but the last crystal dungeon. Yes, there's another dungeon after the 7 crystal dungeons. Spoiler alert. Although it was pretty obvious. You know you had to go to the final dungeon to defeat the final boss. Gotta go defeat Agnum again, because he's doing bad things and such, you know. You know how it goes. And, yeah, I'll see you in part number 14. Until then, this is UAA signing out. I'll see you guys later.